Jim, 2-1. The run goes on, and you must be very pleased with the way the lads stuck at it for the 100 minutes, wasn't it, really?
Yeah, it's mad football, but if there's any way of winning a game, that's the best way, obviously, because it's the scenes at the end there when Harry put that one in, and it's just brilliant. But we found a way of winning the game. Credit to Gloucester, change of manager, decent side. Got players who played at a higher level.
They did well, didn't
Danny
they?
Wright up front, who I've come across plenty of times, and Richards Everton at the back. Reckford. They had a couple of good players. Elliot Darrell's been doing it for years. He done great. Looked like we'll have to see it back, but he done great for the goal. Chris has come in and held his hands up, but he's well in credit. Chris, he's made some big saves for us. But yeah, I think we kept plugging away, and we got probably our just rewards in the end. As I say, I think Gloucester are a good outfit on that evidence. Anyone's capable of beating anyone. I keep saying that, and you can see that the results every weekend. But we've started quite brightly in the game. I thought first half, I think we might have just shaded it because I thought we got into better areas than, and we just didn't find that killer pass. And obviously Mikey's gone and dragged one past the post. They've had one or two little bits, but it was nip and tuck. It was a tight, cagey game. Great way of starting the second half. We've actually played better football today, but we've only done out of possession stuff, and we've done set plays for and against, but we've not really done anything in possession apart from Thursday night when you were there. We've done a little bit more about switching the play and controlling the game in the middle third. We're naturally a good counter attacking side with the pace we have in the side, but we just didn't get that that middle to final third, the pass right, or we were dribbling when it was on to pass, or we were shooting when it was on to slip someone else in, or whatever it may be. But we definitely kept the ball better today than what we have done previously, and that's what we want to do, is become better in all areas. So don't want to take anything away from what we've been doing, but as I say, we thought, if you look at our possession stats for the season and you look at Gloucester's, there's not much between us. And we're at the bottom end of the possession stats for that, so we needed to be better with the ball because we knew we'd get time.
Fine margins, isn't it?
It is fine margins.
Just today, just a little bit at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. I thought second half we started great with the goal. It was a fantastic goal, and then it wasn't much in it. It was it was cagey. You could sense there was a little bit of nervous edge around the place. They had little contingents of fans in the top corner who sung their hearts on, got behind the team. Fair play to them, but as I say, we rolled our luck a little bit with the one that come off the post. But having said that, I thought it was a blatant foul on Dave Morgan. You've seen that loads of times when he nicks it away and the lad's gone for goal and he's actually took Morgs down. And the refs played on, and then thankfully for us it's hit the post and come away from danger. So you do need that little bit of luck, and any team at any level will tell you that. But right at the end, that he's a man mountain. He's played really well today. He's cleared things, and he's come up trumps with that big one at the end. So
crack on it.
It was great. It's in front of our own fans and the timing of it and the run that we've been on and all that. So it pushes us right up in the league, which is where we want to be, and it's a good day for us all.
You must be very pleased, Jim. I know you've come in, we were 24th, we were cast adrift, weren't we, basically? I know you didn't look at the table, you didn't want to look at it, but we're now, as far as I know, I think we're 12th tonight. That is some run, isn't it?
Yeah, five wins and a draw. Yeah, so it is what it is, but you're striving for more.
Just little bits of tweaks you can see.
That's it. Wanted the full it, but you're always trying to be absolutely 100%. We could have maybe got a win against Samwave. Thought we should have had a pen at the end, but I can't ask no more of the attitude and application. Credit to Liam, who's built a squad that hasn't got going for whatever reason, but what they are, the workmen, they're honest. They've got a good togetherness, they've got a good spirit. I feel that in the club. I like it. I like the feel. Good fact, Steve Juice did behind the scenes, the chairman, Liam, Potsy, and then I go into my own staff coming in working alongside Burge and Simon and Dan, and obviously Hamish has been here for ages, and they're all good people, and they're all honest. They all have a go. They all battle away, and the players are exactly the same, and I think that's reflected in the crowd, which the way they get behind them. Even when they were
struggling a bit, people kept going, didn't they?
Yeah, but even when you were rooted to the bottom of the league, I come to that Chorley game before I come in, and they got beat soon, and on the day it was a poor game, and probably deserved to get, we did deserve to get beat, and there's a sending off and everything, but they clapped them off and they stuck with them. But now we're giving them something to cheer about. So, you know, momentum's massive in football. We won't win every game, and it's the time when we don't is when you, without being negative, that's when you need that support. But at the minute, everyone's on a crest of a wave, and long may it continue. You just got to keep, you know, plugging away, keep working hard. Everyone associates with the club. Just got to keep giving it that absolute all to try and put more points on the board. We found ourselves now. Someone's just mentioned 2 points off the playoffs. So not everyone's played today, but. You know, we're well closer to the playoffs than what we are to the bottom four. But football being the way it is, once you start smelling yourself and think you've cracked it, then you can get kicked where it hurts. So I've said that to the lads about complacency before today. You know, just thinking, because we're the favourites, because we're at home, because they're at home, we're on, don't just expect to rock up, because Gloucester are a good side. They're going to ask questions of us, and that was proven right. So big win for us, got to keep going. You know, all systems go now. Another long trip next week.
Midweek though, we've got a Lancashire Cup game against Squire Gate. You're taking that quite seriously?
100%. Every game we go into, it's you know, even in the friendly against Bootle recently, you know, we'll still go about it in the right manner. We might change 1 or 2 things. We'll certainly change the players around, but the mentality will be exactly the same. The opportunity for players to play who haven't played as much as they want. But as I say, once you underestimate anyone, or you start smelling yourselves, or you take things for granted, because Squires Gate are a couple of leagues below us. The last thing we want to do is lose a game on Tuesday. And don't think, you know, I've spoken to another manager recently about this. What's the point of being involved in football and going into these competitions if you don't want to win? You're not just going to tear up and go, give the game to the opposition. We want to win 100%. So whatever team goes out, we'll try and win. There'll be none of that at the end of the game come Tuesday if we lose the game. Well, I didn't really want to do well in it, it's a bit of a hindrance. No, it's a game for players to go and play. The likes of Finney, who's done well for us, doesn't find himself in the squad today. Jack Baines hasn't had loads. Matty Thompson, you know, Tony McMillan needs a game. You know, Adam Anson's coming back. So we need to get those lads games, because suddenly we're coming to Saturday, Tuesday, and it's going to be very testing of what is a relatively small squad with the injuries we have to Archer and Walton. So we'll see what happens, but we'll be all systems go Tuesday, and then we'll be back to the league campaign come Saturday, and hopefully we can keep this positive run going.
Brilliant. Thanks, Jim.
No problem.